Yo, but say yo, yo, but say yo, yo, but say yo. Welcome back, Calibria Crystal Guardian. Welcome back. So before we go into the topic of the day, as you know, yesterday I did a summons and there was some LD. I had 6 LD pieces and I got lightning. So let me tell you what really took place. So I got my 6 LD. I got lightning. In my mind, I thought that I had Joan, the LD4. So that's why you didn't see my excitement yesterday on camera. What took place was cut the camera off, went to continue playing the game, went to go collect my rewards from Archive, and I'm looking for Essence 3 that you always get from all the NAF4s, right? And it says Skill Cat. And I'm sitting here like, when they start giving out Skill Cats for NAF4s? That's confusing. And looked over to the right, and bright as day, 5-star Valkyrie. And I'm like, how in the world did I miss that? Was I so focused on other things? It was Mother's Day, y'all. I was focused on Mother's Day. Oh my gosh. So I am completely excited. I got a Valkyrie. I'm working on her. I've actually got her up to 6-star. She's not max yet, but I got her to 6-star. I'll max her sometime in the next hour or two. And it is going to be phenomenal because her skill set is great. Which lead us to this LD NAV 5 that's coming out Friday. You heard me, Friday. It is an LD NAV 5. So those who had hopes of getting this LD NAV 5 this Friday, please cancel Christmas. You're not having it. It's going to be 1 out of 10,000 that have it. I don't even see people with Odin yet. I think I only seen one video with Odin, actual gameplay of Odin. Haven't seen any Titans video yet. So the chance of you getting this LD95, ask yourself, do you have every other hero in the game? Now there's gonna be one person that's gonna look up and be like, hey, I summoned the LD95 Genesis. What are you talking about? And I'm like, oh, whatever. All right, so let's go over his skill set. All right, enough of that, right? All right. So, skill 1, attack an enemy and deal 240% of attack and 16% of own max HP and damage. So that automatically tells you that this is going to be a tank. This is going to be a tank. You need to just load them up with all your tank runes, okay? Reduce attack for 2 turns. Not bad, not bad. I could see him being used in Hydra, along with the pirate captain, in order for the boss to not get rid of the debuff on him. He attacked at 16%, depending on how much you got him, but 16%, if you get him up to 100% max HP, 16% is $16,000 in damage. If you only got him up to 50, that's 8,000 in damage, in addition to the 240% in attack. So this is a pretty good skill. Pretty good skill. Next skill. Oh, by the way, I know I go by the name of Mr. Amazing. For those who are wondering, my real name is Omar. So from now on, whenever we look at skills, we're going to look at skill, and in honor of me, we're going to name each skill, skill 1, means skill 1, 2, and 3, option, O for option. So we're going to call it O1, O2, O3. Why? Because I feel like it. So this is skill 2, O1, option 1, O1. So in O1, it erases all negative status effect and then attack an enemy to deal 280% of attack and 19% of own max HP in damage. Once again, that's 9,500 if you got 50,000 HP on them. 19,000 if you got 100,000 HP. Which I find out is a lot easier said than done. I'm looking at my my destruction idol. You could actually get to 100 pretty easy. Gain immunity for 1 turn at the end of attack. 50% chance to get immunity for 2 turns. Not bad. And the cooldown do go down to 3. So very speedy. So here we go with skill 202. Skill 202. Which ironically is the name of my son because he's a junior. So he's 02. Attack can deal 165% of attack and 11% of own max HP and damage to all enemies. For those who are slow in math, if you're at 100 crit HP, that's 11,000 in damage. All right, cool. Get myself straight. 11% of own max HP in damage to all enemies. So that's a very good AoE. 50% chance to burn targets for 2 turns. And as you can see, the trigger effect could make it 60%. And cooldown could make it down to 3. So that's not a bad skill. If you're working with a burn team, that is your Flaming Pigeon called the Garuda, your Abyss Lord, Yaksha, and this one right here. So if you're working with a nice burn, so you just basically, let me see, Yaksha, Abyss Lord, Garuda, this Genesis, and I'm sure there's another flame person out there. You have a 5-man team already. Pretty cool. Skill 301. Attack all enemies 2 times. Each attack deals 70% of attack and 5% of own max HP and damage and has a 50% chance to prevent target from gaining debuff, so a buff blocker. At the end of turn, increase all allies resist crit rate and regen 15% each for 2 turns. Okay, so like the druid. So you get to put on a regen on them if you want to look for a healer. But I'm telling you right now, if I'm fighting you and I see that you got this skill, I'm using Garuda and I'm making sure that you kill your whole team. So have fun with that. Skill 302. When being attacked, 70% chance to grant random 1 turn negative status effect on all enemies. Effect to all enemies. 1 random turn negative status. There's a lot of random things out there, huh? They could be petrified. But you're looking at, this is RNG heavy. You can looking at petrify, burn. You can look at, there's a lot of things out there, but that's truly RNG. Truly RNG. And that's when being attacked. All right, cool. And reflect 5% of max HP and true damage. True damage, of course, we know, ignore defense. Reflect only 1 attack. If taking damage from a multi-attack, possible status effect. Okay. Reflect only 1 attack if taking attack from multi-attack. So those bosses who's hitting you for multi-attack, or any monster that's hitting you for, hero that's hitting you for multi-attack, is only going to reflect 1 of it. Okay. So I think that is put in there for those who are running Archmage. You didn't want to have an Archmage 2. They did not want to have an Archmage 2. So this is how you stop the Archmage 2. Pretty slick, pretty slick. Reflect only 1 attack if taking damage from a multi-attack. Alright. Possible status effect, taunt, silence, stun, HP. So it does tell you what the random effects are. So it's taunt, silence, stun, HP lock, attack down, defense, slow, bleed, buff lock, prevent action. So that is petrify. Yep, petrify. And damage reflection. So basically every status in the game is random. Why didn't you just say that? Just say every negative status in the game is random. Alright, whatever. 03. At the start, I'm looking at this because the fine print is fine, and I don't want to turn my head because it look kind of on camera when I'm looking this way. And I can just look dead ahead on this screen. So on this screen is fine print. I should put my glasses on now. At the start of battle, and even own attack turn. 70% chance to grant 2-turn shield. Also, you're looking at Rock Golem now. A better Rock Golem. 70% chance to grant 2-turn shield with 8% of Genesis max HP to all allies. Shield ally resists all critical hits. So you can't crit me. I have shield. And it's done on every attack turn. So I start the battle off with it. And every time I attack, I keep adding it. It can be triggered. It could be 100% triggered. So if you're looking to sanctify, get the sanctify skill that give you the ability to double your attack when attacking heroes with shield. I mean, that's how you get around this. So go into sanctify, get yourself some flame spirit, put on there, double your attack when attacking with shield, and just wipe that out. Somebody gonna use it, but you can wipe them out. Is it good for other things? As I said before, it's a rock golem. So this is your rock golem that you could use for lair. Because with that, coupled with is it on the same scale? No. Yeah, with that right there, you can use them as a rock golem. So that's pretty cool. So you could definitely use him in lair. He does have some viability to not get cleave a whole lot in arena, but chances of you pulling him is kind of slim, yo, kind of slim. So that there you have it, Genesis. He's your new 5-star for the week. And before we go, I want to just give a quick shout out to a suggestion. And I want to just showcase y'all a suggestion, okay? Hold on one second. Back. All right, so Blue Stack kind of crashed. I had to restart that. All right. So, shout out to my comment section when I was telling you about my plight with the speed on Arena. Mimi said, hey, just use Spider Queen and just put Cobweb up, which a lot of them were doing against me. So I saw that firsthand, but I want to showcase to you based on what she was saying for those who are having issues, problems, and concern with speed team. So let's see if we find a speed team real quick. Say for instance, she's speedy. No, she's not really all that speedy, but you're dealing with an enchantress that's speedy and whatnot, right? So I'm gonna give you just a good example. The team is super fast. Let's go with a team that is supposed to be super fast. Am I clicking on the same thing? Man, I'm redundant. Favorite monster, favorite hero in the whole game. Alright, so for instance, this one is speedy. I'm only running 3 comps because, 3 heroes, because I'm a boss. That's the only reason why. So when you're running whenever you're going against a speedy team out there in arena, just arena tip before the video ends. When you're going against an arena team that's very speedy, what you want to do is you want to put on Cobweb for the Spider Queen, so you go first all the time. And once you do that, if you are high enough stat, you should be able to just eliminate them quick, fast, in a hurry. So if you want to add the your fourth member could be Cleo, but if you don't have a Cleo, I will go with a Lich King. And the only reason why I would do that is because if they do manage to, you don't manage to wipe them out the first turn and they come back the second turn, LK could automatically keep your heroes alive with invincibility, but you could go again. See, this is Cobweb, so I'm gonna always be fast. And the rule is the one that's in front. So for instance, they have a Spider Queen that's in front. They got a Spider Queen also on Cobweb. If mine is in slot 1 and theirs is in slot 3, I should be the one that's going first. That's how that works. See? 3-man team because I'm a boss. All because of Spider Queen and her Cobweb. So this is one of the suggestions that was put into the comment section. I want to make sure that y'all understand the purpose of it and how it works. Okay. Stay tuned for my next video where somebody asked me, what if you don't have a Cleo? How would you do Lair? You have an Archmage, you have the Jungle Hearts, but you don't have a Leo. So stay tuned for that video coming up, along with more showcase of things you could do with a Spider Queen. Annyeonghaseyo, have a good one.